Hey guys, Dave here. Last time we spoke about how to supplement for vitamin A, D, and C, and I wanted to start getting into the foods now. So today I want to talk to you about the best food sources for vitamin A. There's basically three categories. One is animal sources, two is orange, yellow type of vegetables, and three is green leafy vegetables. So let's start with the animal sources. The highest source of vitamin A and probably the most nutrient dense food on the planet is liver. And that kind of grosses most people out, but there's some really nice tasty ways to make it. You can make a really nice liver pate like this one, and if you want the recipe, just let me know and I'll send it to you. And then you can dip carrots or cucumbers or crackers into it, and it really is not bad tasting, and you'll get a huge amount of vitamin A, so much that you only really need to eat it once a week. Another thing you can do with liver, if you really don't like the taste, is to, believe it or not, throw it into a smoothie, and you'll blend it up if you have a good blender, and you'll never even know it's there. So liver, if there's any one superfood on the planet, forget about all these other things that call themselves superfood. Liver is the king. It's the granddad of all superfoods. So I would highly recommend getting liver once a week. A good supplemental form of liver is cod liver oil, and this is a good company. It's called Green Pasture. They make a fermented cod liver oil, very high in vitamin A and D also. Just 1 or 2 teaspoons of this a day, and that's all your vitamin A requirements right there. Other ways to get vitamin A from animal sources are oily types of fish, like sardines, and these are great to bring with you for your day, to work, whatever. You can get them from Costco. They're very inexpensive source of protein and easy to take with you, unzip, and eat whenever you want. Definitely bring some breath mints after this because it's a little rough of a smell. Mackerel, salmon, also good. Even tuna is pretty good in vitamin A. The other vitamin A sources are cheese. You see my farm cheese here, and butter, good uncultured, unsalted butter, and some ghee here. So if you use those things, that'll add up for some good vitamin A. As far as the vegetables go, they're not actually vitamin A. They're called ProVitamin A, and you probably heard of beta carotene, alpha carotene. Now these, if everything's working right with your thyroid, they will get converted into real vitamin A in your body. So what I tell people is make sure you eat something orange, yellow every day. Baby carrots are great, you can take them with you, and this is about all you would need for a day's worth of vitamin A right there. Put them in a little plastic baggie, snack on them when you're on the go or whatever. So carrots, also sweet potatoes. I don't have a sweet potato. We just finished what we had because we made this really nice sweet potato soup that you see right here. It was delicious, and if you want the recipe for that, just let me know. So you have vegetable sources, orange type of foods, and then also leafy greens. Here you have from Trader Joe's, have a packet of kale, spinach, and collard greens, and obviously you can cook these up, as a main dish. Saute them with some butter, sea salt, and pepper. Or another really convenient way to do this is to freeze it. Just throw this bag in your freezer, and then when you make your smoothie, take some out, throw it in the smoothie, and it blends it up real nice when it's frozen, and you'll get your day's worth of vitamin A right there. So, in summary, about once a week, eat some liver, ideally. If not, get yourself some cod liver oil and start eating the oily fish, and make sure you have a good amount of butter and cheese in your diet. And once a day, eat something orange and try to get something green. Okay? A good whole food supplement source that I use is called Maximum Vibrance, and this is a chocolate flavor. It's basically like a multivitamin, multi-herb, has a little bit of everything in there. It has probiotics, has adaptogen herbs, and all types of things. You just put 1 scoop of this in there, and that's a really good supplement of vitamin A also. Now, I wanted to put this chart up here, and what it is the foods that we talked about just now, and about a 1 serving portion worth of it, and you can see the different amounts of vitamin A, and you'll see that liver is by far off the charts, and then you have everything else is a decent amount. So again, I encourage you to use your Cronometer, chart your food, and experiment and see what combinations you need to come up with your optimal amount of vitamin A every day. And that's it for today. Next time we'll talk a little bit about the problem with that a lot of people have with converting the beta carotene into vitamin A. And as I mentioned before, in order to do that, you need a highly functioning thyroid, which is an issue for a lot of people. So I will put up this, I'll leave you with this little chart of signs of deficiency in thyroid. You can take a look at that. And if your thyroid is underperforming, you're going to want to power up your thyroid. We'll talk about that in the next video. And also make sure you get your vitamin A sources directly from the animal products so that it is really vitamin A. So that's it for vitamin A. In summary, every day, make sure to eat something orange or something green or some fatty fish, and once a week, suck it up and eat some liver. See you next time to talk about powering up your thyroid. Take care.